Welcome, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to our show. We are the Pool Boys. Wow, so many people. It's really amazing tonight. So, please, we need one more man on stage. So please welcome with us tonight, the one and only Bryan.
Basically, I just always wanted to have an entrance song. And I said, could you guys make me one? And they did. So, glad to see so many people here. Totally not expected. But I guess it's appropriate because in our set list, the first song that we prepared for you this evening is called Great Expectations. Now, that's either going to be something positively prophetic or terribly ironic. Out of sight, out of mind, out of life, out of time to make it right. What are we gonna do? Heart in hand, mind in time, we'll be fine. We got everything we need to see us through. When I look around, I see the magic of this earthly play unfolding. With all its ups and downs, now the curtain opens, now the curtain's closing. I've been living for years in the light, but it wasn't always clear. Still I felt it was near. I've been lucky, I've been stressed, I've been blessed, I've been crying with the rest. Feel my heart in my chest. Everyone's been telling me expectations are the roots of an evil tree, but that just sounds to me like an unhealthy fear of disappointment. I hold my expectations dear, though I try not to be a preacher. What I expect is never set in stone. It's as flexible as a certified yoga teacher. Enjoy the finer things in life, like making up my bed every morning and following the music that's burrowed in my soul, no matter how far I have to go to find it. By step we progress or regress, always try to do our best. Sometimes it's not enough. Win or lose, pick and choose, scar or bruise, stay for good or just pass through. Time will tell if we'll survive. I lovingly embrace whatever is to be the fate of our race, even if it comes like a slap to the face of the strength of the good stories in its ending. Sometimes I pretend, but I'm not pretending. Lost in my own dreams and calling it living. Even if life's not real, I wanna live it, 'cause I'm in all I said and done, I can't pretend that all my thoughts are clear. Nevertheless, I consider it a victory that our love of music brought us here. It was our love of music brought us here. It was our love of music brought us here. I hope so, anyway. You know, I don't know about you guys, but 2015 was a hell of a year. I guess you could say that about every year, but this one felt like a real lion of a year. A lot of things happened. I've been traveling around Europe for the past 10 years, living in different countries, and I realized actually recently that I think this month now marks the longest I've stayed anywhere in Europe in the time that I've been here. So I'm really starting to put down some roots in this city, which I'm happy about. But it's funny when you look back, different things that happen. I lived in Italy for a while, and the song's in English, but it has an Italian title. It's called La Nostalgia, or Nostalgia. And it goes a little something like this. Guess you can't really make a choice in life without a few casualties. I guess you can't really make an omelet right without breaking an egg or three. It's not that I regret the choices I've made, it's just that life's so long. It's hard not to spend at least some of that time thinking about the things gone wrong. Well, my damned imagination doesn't always know what to do. Oh, what consternation. You know I could have had a good life with you, but those days are gone. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. I left you because I found a wife, not because the love was gone. I made my choice, I chose this life. I won't say that I chose wrong. But every now and then when I think of you, it all comes back to me. A different love, a different life, just one more not to be. Oh, my damned imagination doesn't always know what to do. Oh, what consternation. You know I could have had a good life with you. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. Europe for a while now, and as you can imagine, I've noticed a lot of things, because I come from America. I noticed a lot of things that, well, first and foremost, that I feel you're all doing much, much, much better here. I don't know any of you that follow what's going on in America, but Europe seems to be a better place to be at the moment. That being said, one thing I do admire about America is it is, you can do whatever you want, which is part of the problem. But one thing I've noticed that a lot of the people that I've met here, they basically extremely talented, really motivated people that basically all they need is someone to say, yes, of course you can, you're allowed to. And that's sort of what we grow up with in America, whereas here maybe you don't hear that until a certain point in your life. So that's why I wrote this song. It's called Good Morning Europe. I guess the first theme of it is kind of like an alarm clock, sort of. I hadn't thought of that until today, actually.
It's not over. There's a way to pick this weight from off your shoulders. The past could be a feather, not a boulder. This is not a war, don't try to be a soldier. Forever young, forever growing old. To hold a mirror up for you to see. You say you'd rather hide inside your dream, but you wake up to the sound of your scream. It's not over. There's a way to pick this weight from off your shoulders. Could be a feather, not a boulder. This is not a war, don't try to be a soldier. Forever young, forever growing older. It's not over. There's a way to pick this weight from off your shoulders. The past could be a feather, not a boulder. This is not a war, don't try to be a soldier. Forever young, forever growing older. 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 Forever young, forever growing.
Thank you very much. So I was really, really surprised to be asked to do an interview on the radio the other day, and I think it went out today, which I think maybe some of you heard, maybe why you're here, if I got so lucky. Yeah, amazing. And one of the questions that they asked me was, what do you write songs about? Which seems so obvious, but I'd never thought about it. And the first answer that came to my head was that I write love songs, mostly. I mean, thank God they're not all like that, but most of them are. And I've been breaking you in slow, but there's going to be a lot of love songs tonight. So this song is something I wrote this summer, actually. And we're going to be hearing a lot of songs for this particular person tonight. So maybe you'll notice a story as it goes through.
Bells ring and the birds sing, fighting for the morning, but they've not seen what I've seen. A white queen of the ivories, as mighty as she is lovely, and she knows me, she knows me. Sweet dreams like moonbeams, she hears me singing softly, and now she's seen the real thing, because her heart aches in 7/8 in a strange place where only the waltz plays. She might not dance today, but she'll be okay.
Christoph Zellhofer an der Trompete, Sebastian Kürwel an der Bass.
Mr. Bryan Bender.
So we have an expression in America. It's called, yeah, it looks like there might be some more room. You might have to sit on the floor. People can sit on the stage too if they want to. Anyway, we're happy.
Free chairs.
We are very happy you're all here. You do have to be quiet though, that's the only rule. Talking to you. I was just kidding. So we have an expression in America that says cut from the same cloth. And that means we're just made of the same stuff. So two people who are very alike, or they have the same sense of humor, you say, oh, they're cut from the same cloth. You know, they have the same kind of ideas and values and stuff. So this next song I wrote actually while I was shitting my brains out in Japan. I had a horrible stomach flu. And that's how I spent most of my time in Japan. But I remember thinking while I was there, you know, as different and as unusual, and as many buttons as there are on the toilets there, that the reality is that there's probably somebody else in Japan with the stomach flu sitting on the toilet, and that we're all really cut from the same cloth. That some problems, some of the most basic things about being a human being really don't change no matter where you go. And in spite of my condition, I found that very inspiring and somehow poetic. And that's where this song comes from. So try to get that story out of your head as you enjoy the following song.
Behind the music and stories we find a state of mind, both humble and divine. The differences between us help define a humankind, diverse and unified. Sometimes we forget, all our blood runs red. Till it's all been join your sound with mine, we can create a whole new style. Some may tell us no, it's never been done before, but we will bravely play what's never been played before. Let's open all the doors. What have we to fear? We'll keep them wanting more. In their laughter and in their tears,
now comes a song that we've only just started playing recently. Now, it's called Deadly Woman's Stare. I think you all know what I mean by that. Sebastian.
Too much like the things I felt before. Your wily ways are wicked and untoward to me, and I've seen all your dirty tricks before. Somehow you were blessed with all the things I want, lacking still in all the things I need. Your fickle heart is frightening, full of fragile thoughts, and it defends itself by making others bleed. So lash me with your lashes and please whip me with your hair, and look into my eyes with your deadly woman stare. Tell me how you miss me, how you're so glad that I'm home, and all the while you lie in bed and you won't pick up the phone. You know that I'm a glutton for the pain. I find my muse when I'm abused and brought down to my knees. I find instruction in destruction and its creativity. You give to me the very thing I need to breathe and stay alive. At my request, I'm brought to death by the twinkle in your eye. So lash me with your lashes and please whip me with your hair, and look into my eyes with your deadly woman stare. Tell me how you miss me, how you're so glad that I'm home, and all the while you lie in bed and you won't pick up the phone. I'd take you by the hand, I'd marry you tonight. And I know the road is long, I might not survive the drive, but living life with you, my dear, is one hell of a ride. Oh, living life with you, my dear, is one hell of a ride. Your lashes and please whip me with your hair, and look into my eyes with your deadly woman stare. I'll be gone before too long and you'll be missing me, and I'll just sit beside the phone and listen to it rain.
Now comes a song that's clearly about somebody else. Should I say? I actually wrote this song as I was walking around. It's one of the few occasions where it happened that I thought of a song without having the guitar in my hand. And I think for that reason, I had been listening to a lot of Nat King Cole at that time. For that reason, I basically just tried to be him as I was writing this. So I don't think I stole anything specific, but certainly that was the spirit I was going for. Oh, how can it be so hard to say goodbye to someone you never once looked in the eyes? And though I've heard your voice 1,000 times, I've heard you sigh, this goodbye might just make a grown man cry. For a moment of you, a moment of you, it's all I really need. A moment of you, oh, a moment of you, and my love is guaranteed. Well, now I know your name, the many colors of your eyes. We've said hello as often as goodbye. And though I might spend days, I might spend long years by your side, this goodbye might just make a grown man cry. For a moment of you, a moment of you, like the stars high up above. A moment of you, oh, a moment of you is a moment filled with love. It's all I really need. A moment of you, just a moment of you, and my love is guaranteed. All right. So, we're going to play one more song. It's our last song of the set, and then we're going to send everybody out to pee and get some fresh air and have a drink and a smoke or whatever it is you like to do. And I'd like to dedicate this song to a very special birthday boy, Christian DeFrancia, who's here. And he decided to give up his birthday evening to come and be with us and to film our activities this evening, and I just couldn't be more grateful. So this one's for you, Christian. To the bungalow, met a boy named Teddy, quick to be a friend with old Ricky, Ticky, and Tabby. Yeah, they were friends for a long old time, Ricky with Teddy always by his side, but nothing came between that boy and his mongoose. Well, one day a snake headed straight for Teddy, but old Ricky Ticky was crouched and ready. He pounced that snake and promptly tore its head off. And then he ate that snake and he yelled and cried. The ancient call of mongoose pride. It went rick ticky ticky rick ticky 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 tabby. Rick ticky 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 rick ticky 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 tabby. Well, mean old nag was a cobra snake with a deadly bite and a venomous hate. He said, I'm gonna kill that Ricky Ticky Tabby. Well, he snuck up on Ricky from behind. Rick was quick, and he moved in time before old Nag could even land a blow. Ricky said, now you done it and made me mad, and his eyes grew red as he jumped for Nag, and they started to dance to a deadly tune. A tangled ball of fur and blood. There never was a fight so evenly matched. And then Ricky tripped and fell on his back, and Nag reared up for the final attack when a glint of sun caught him in the eye. Well, this was the chance that Ricky needed, so he rolled to the left and he sunk his teeth and said to himself, Ricky, don't let go. Well, Ricky Ticky was shattered to and fro. The cry of death came from his worthy foe, like music to his weary ears. And then he ate that snake and he yelled and cried. The ancient call of mongoose pride. He went rick ticky ticky rick ticky 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 tabby. Rick ticky 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 rick ticky 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 tabby. She called a mongoose pride. It went rick ticky ticky rick ticky 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 taffy. All right. Thank you very much. Very important. Very important. As I said, we'll be back for another set, so get yourself some drinks and everything. Over there, my lovely girlfriend Sabina is sitting at the table with CDs for sale. I have to warn you, they're not of the Pool Boys. We only just started. But it's my CD, and many of the songs that you heard this evening are there. It's only €10, a bargain price. And then, as you noticed, none of you had. We didn't ask for tickets, which I'm so happy we had so many people here. But if you should like to, we have a, what is it called, a Gießkanne? we have a beautiful green Gießkanne where you can coins or bills or credit cards or anything you like into that. So please enjoy. Another round of applause for us. Something to drink and somebody's hand to hold. We're just gonna keep on doing our thing here. Just telling it like it is, you know? Got something to say, Christoph? The first time I laid my eyes on you, I knew you could do what I needed you to. You're like a lioness, and that's your best. You outdress even the moonlight. Baby, you and me, when we are together, it's not hard to see that you and me were born to be with one another. Well, now that I know that you're mine for all time, I can sleep easy when the stars align and you're by my side. I hold you tight through the whole night. But baby, you and me, when we are together, it's not hard to see that you and me were born to be with one another. Well, a wise woman told you we would be together for a long time. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Oh, baby, you and me. When we are together, it's not hard to see that you and me were born to be with one another. Oh, baby, you and me. And now for something completely different. No, please, everyone can find the seat. We got plenty of time. Oh, I wish I was like Pythagoras. Did you know about Pythagoras? He had his harp, and whenever people were arguing about anything, he could play the right notes on his harp, and everyone would get along. Let's see if we can figure out what those chords are, shall we, boys? Is it D major? Oh. Let's all say thank you to this gentleman for choosing to sit there. We appreciate it very much. It's very kind. So, this song is called "On My Way," and it's a song dedicated to all the. I mean, like I said, I left home when I was 14 years old to go to boarding school, and I've been traveling around since then. And I'm always amazed when I think back at sort of the stepping stones of the whole experience, how they were always people. It was always people that were kind to me, people that that believed in me, that sort of made it all possible, that kind of spanned the gaps between, of uncertainty in life. So this song I wrote for them, and it's still dedicated to all those people. And the number of those people is growing on a daily basis. So this is for you. Sorry. Let's try that again, shall we? I never chose this crazy life of mine. It found me coming down a one-way street. But I found a lot of ways to pass the time, with music in my heart and adventure in my feet. And I found love everywhere I've been. So much love, it's been hard to hold it in. When I think of all the people that have helped me on my way, I won't forget fortune's always been my friend. My friend. Well, some people don't believe in destiny. They prefer to feel they've got control. I'm not really sure what I believe, but I know I didn't write the music dancing in my soul. It's been there since the day that I was born. It's taken years to recognize the tones. It gets louder with the passing of the days, and it's never failed to help me on my way. My way.
I try to find a way to thank you all for giving me your love and precious time. I could write 1,000 words, 1,000 lines, but you never really know the way you've grown this heart of mine. So I just keep on doing what I do, writing songs, spreading joy and loving you. And when I think of all the people that have helped me on my way, I won't forget fortune's always been my friend.
There's no Pythagoras, but it's okay. So, how many people in here are musicians or artists in one way or another? Oh, quite a few. And how many of you are but are embarrassed to say so? See what I did there? Well, anyway, this song is called "The Call," and it's about. Well, until I came to my senses, I was trying to be an opera singer, and that's a particularly difficult line of work. And I mean, I guess what I'm trying to do now has its own difficulties, but being an opera singer is particularly hard. There's a lot of competition and a lot of psychological turmoil that people tend to put themselves through. And at the sort of height of that insanity was when I wrote this song. And it's called "The Call." But it's not just about the negative parts, it's about how all of that bullshit that you go through very often leads eventually to one moment where it works. Where you either get to the job, or where the high note comes, or where the thing just happens, and all of a sudden all of that stress, all of that just anxiety is just lifted from your shoulders as you remember why you do what you do and who you are. And so I tried to communicate that in this song. Now I will try not to fuck it up, because that would just be too ironic, I think. No pressure. Ready, boys?
Once up and two down, you'll never be the king of this town. It's too big for you. A forward and two back, never let you forget about what you lack. You're never in the lead, but oh, when the stars align, even if only for a moment, and all the bitter tears you cry become the coin to pay a meager price for joy. So pack up and roll out, stay another day and fight it out. You know you might not win, but if you could leave, would you want to? This kind of life's got a hold on you. What else could you do? heart is truly open, your feet are firmly on the ground, and your head lifts up into the sky. You finally know the reason you're alive. What better way to die than to know that you have tried to find your purpose here, or at least left something beautiful behind.
I'm sure some of you were asking, why are there such comfortable seats on the stage and we're all standing and uncomfortable? Well, they're for the pool boys. I'd like to play a solo now. So the next, wow, yeah. So the next 4 songs are all for the same person. I had quite a summer. There was one of the most inspiring summers of my life, without a doubt, and a lot of things happened, and a lot of songs came out of them, which I'm very grateful for. I'm starting to be ever more grateful for them, because they're sort of like I don't know, little landmarks in my life that I get to show to people. So I'm so pleased to get to share all of these with you. And like I said, the next 4 are very recent, of a new chapter in my life that I'm very excited about. And yeah, so this song is called Naked. At last I made it back into your kingdom. You even let me hear your sacred thriller. Kisses were no longer held for ransom. Hearts that had been aching could grow stiller. As is my way, I ran instead of walking, so sure that I could dance the 7/8. But I stepped on your feet with all my talking, tripping you because I couldn't wait. Can you still smell me on your skin? 'Cause I'm wrapped up in you just like a blanket, and I wanna hold you close and breathe it in. Last night I left you lying naked. Find the right words when I'm with you. You make a poet clumsy with his tools.
Something grows inside me when I miss you. I feel I could turn plain words into jewels. As is my way, I ran instead of walking, so sure that I could dance the 7/8. I stepped on your feet with all my talking, tripping you because I couldn't wait. Can you still smell me on your skin? 'Cause I'm wrapped up in you just like a blanket, and I wanna hold you close and breathe it in. Last night I left you lying naked. Can you still smell me on your skin? 'Cause I'm wrapped up in you just like a blanket, and I wanna hold you close and breathe it in. Last night I left you lying naked. Oh, last night I left you lying naked. Oh, naked, 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 naked.
How could a man be so lucky to find such beautiful pool boys? So this next song is continuing in the vein, as I said, of the recent songs. But it's interesting because I just played. I went back to Florida recently, where my grandmother, who was in her late 90s, I think is very close to passing away. She's happy. She's doing all right, but she's sort of on her way out, sort of into the great beyond. And I was very pleased to get a chance, because I don't get to go home very often. So it was special to me to get to go and see her at this time. And this song's called Little Bird, and I wrote it for someone else, but it was actually quite special to get to play it for my grandma. I don't know, it took on a whole new meaning. Anyway, the song's called Little Bird, and there will be a time where I will invite you all to join in. Essentially, Little Bird is anyone who's having a shitty day or going through something difficult and they need a bit of cheering up. So I think we all know a little bird, or we may ourselves be a little bird today. Apparently this past Monday was the bluest Monday of the year, I heard. Anyway, there will come a time where I will call upon you all to whistle and send your thoughts to your little bird. At the risk of being too cute, we will try this anyway. So the song goes like this. Little bird, swinging underneath the autumn trees, little bird, a silent song sings in your eyes. Oh, little bird, it's all right to be scared from time to time. How many tears are you waiting to cry? Little bird, your nest is new and strange to you now, little bird. You left behind the life you knew. Oh, little bird, I said it's alright to be scared from time to time. It's alright to be scared from time to time. Oh, little bird, I know your wings are feeling heavy now. I know the weight of life, it's trying to keep you down. But little bird, it's only just for now. Oh, little bird, it's only just for now. Little bird, soon the sun will shine upon this cloudy world. The darkness will give way to light, and all your cares will float away like feathers in the wind. They'll float away like feathers in the wind. Oh, little bird, I know your wings, they're feeling heavy now. I know the weight of life, it's trying to keep you down. Little bird, it's only just for now. My little bird, it's only just for now. Though you might fly away from me when you get scared by the shadows on the leaves. When your heart is calm, I know you'll see that you're an eagle soaring high above the trees. Little bird, I know your wings, they're feeling heavy now. I know the weight of life, it's trying to keep you down. But little bird, it's only just for now. My little bird, it's only just for now. Alright everybody, now's your chance. I want y'all to whistle like a little bird, send it out to whoever needs it.
little bird, it's only just for now. Oh, little bird, it's only just for now.
Oh, did very well. Thank you. So when I have the permission of my two fine colleagues, I will play one more solo, if that's okay. That's why we have such nice seats for you. This song I wrote this summer in Sicily, as I was missing someone very dear to me, and it goes like this. I'm not sure who Fatima is, but I hope she's dear to you. Now is the time to think quietly on your Fatima. Now is the time. Send your thoughts out to her.
I can feel you in the heart of my mind, and I've grown to think of you as mine. It's just an illusion, but it happens all the time. I can't get you out of the heart of my mind. I see a friend there in the heart of my mind. The darkness ends there, if only for a time. I know where to find you, between the whirlwind and the tide. That's where I'll keep you, in the heart of my mind. You send me these songs to the heart of my mind, like constellations when all the stars align, like a muse of fire that burns me till I'm blind and smolders softly in the heart of my mind. I've come to need you in the heart of my mind, whether by chance or the work of some design. And there's no life for me without a place for you inside. So won't you stay here in the heart of my mind? There's no life for me without a place for you inside. So won't you stay here in the heart of my mind?
That song, of course, was dedicated to all the Rastafarians in the audience. Yeah, man. Okay, well, we got a couple more here. Yeah. We're still going through the saga of my love story of this summer. We got one more in that style. This song is called "Silent Love." You know, I'm a singer and a songwriter, obviously, and so words are something that are very important to me. And yet I'm in love with someone who's extremely good at loving me without any words. And it's a somewhat befuddling experience for me, but pretty amazing. And I, in typical style, have written a song with a bunch of words about it. So, we're all just doing our best, I think. So the song is called "Silent Love."
Sometimes I speak so loud that I can't hear my thoughts. A whirlwind of woven words that I can't stop. But you just need my silent love, my clarity and truth. There's nothing I would rather give to you. Sometimes it feels like I don't speak my own language and my heart's a stranger to me. Though I search everywhere, it's all to no avail. The truth's been playing hide and seek. It's so easy to get lost in someone else's needs, because oftentimes they're easier to see. I swear from here on out I'll put myself first, so that I can better serve. When at last I've learned to speak my own language, I will sing sweet praises to you. I have no use for words or long-winded phrases. I just hold you in my silent truth.
Thank you. So, we come now to our last song. I will say a few things first. Wow, thank you. You guys are fantastic. I didn't think there were going to be nearly this many people here, and you're all so wonderful. And I felt like I could hear a pin drop during the slow songs, and I felt all your goodness during the fast songs, and really, just thank you so much. And in that, for that reason, it's partly because of this place here. I know it's a bit small, but it's also very sort of encourages brotherhood. Let's just put it that way. And they have a fantastic concert series going here pretty much all the time, and it's run by Cheyenne over there. Cheyenne has been extremely flexible and helpful. Whenever I wanted a date to do something here, he's always ready, and I couldn't be more grateful. So thank you to Cheyenne and Siebenstein and the Wohnzimmerkonzert series. Now, they're doing something here almost every night, but I have a concert series in the 18th district, very close to the Volksoper, that's called the Late Night Liederabend with Bryan. And there's all sorts of crazy things to be heard there. It's at Konzertcafé Schmidt-Hansel, and you can find it, which is hilarious apparently. And you can find all sorts of information about it online at the Late Night Liederabend. The next one is the 29th of January, and I'll be performing a Schumann Liederzyklus. Don't laugh. And we have Trio Lepschi, the Wiener Lieder Trio, is going to be there, and we've got Georg Bryan is going to be bringing some people along. So it should be a crazy night. And it's every month. So all of the dates are online. Hang on. Yeah, man. So all of the dates are online, and we're going to be playing there in June. But there's all sorts of stuff going on. I don't really know when we're playing next. I mean, do we have our next gig? Do we even know? which I think is just terribly depressing. So if anybody has any ideas of where we could play, your living room, or maybe your uncle runs the Konzerthaus, or like whatever connections or ideas you might have, we're very open to that. We definitely appreciate your little thumbs up on the old Facebook. I hate saying that, but it's true. It's true. So to finish, unless you all say, of course, that magic word, this will be our last song, and it's called Bluebird. Some of you might recognize it from the radio.
Slowly climbing up to where the air is thinner. I've used up all my love. The climb's going harder. So no time left for you. Goodbye, childhood. Got no time left for you. Yet sometimes I feel the peacefulness washing over me when the fires of my ambition giving me a chance to breathe. And I don't believe it's a coincidence that it's mostly when you're near. Oh, lover, you make my troubles disappear. But they never stay away. The days are growing shorter, and the seasons aren't the reason why. Because I am growing older, losing time until I die. So goodbye. Got no time left for you. Goodbye, childhood. Got no time left for you. Yet sometimes I feel the peacefulness washing over me, and the fires of my ambition giving me a chance
Wollen wir noch eine spielen? I think that whole tradition is very funny, personally, because I had another song ready on purpose. I mean, I knew that we would come to this point, or I hoped anyway. And yet somehow I have to be coy about it. I have to be like, "Are you sure you want another one?" So, this is one of my oldest songs. And it's called Always With You. Once again, we're online, Bryan, Benner and the Pool Boys and all that stuff. We have a few tracks for free that you can hear. If you've all enjoyed yourselves, follow us and we'll be doing a CD, I hope by the end of the year, so that we can be always with you. I can't believe I just said that. Close your eyes, go back to sleep. This was all a dream. I have not been here this night. I was never seen. I grew out of a riverbed, one limb at a time, to come to you, to talk with you, but only for a while. Where could you go? I couldn't follow you. By now, you should know that I am always with you. I know you feel it too. I say, come with me, we'll sail the seas, dive into the ocean. Abandoned ship, that's the final trick to set freedom in motion. With a pinch of salt and a hint of lime, I'll show you how to conquer time. Come with me where hearts are free and love runs wild. Where could you go that I couldn't follow you? By now, you should know that I am always with you. Oh, where could you go? Said you're ready now, open your eyes. It's time to live without disguise. You're happy but you look surprised. You finally left yourself behind. Said you're ready now, open your eyes. It's time to live without disguise. Said you're happy but you look surprised. You finally left yourself behind. Oh, where could you go? I couldn't follow you.
Ron Benna.
Christoph Zellhofer. Sebastian Kübbe. We are Bryan Benna and the Pool Boys. Thank you very much. We'd like to encourage all of you to stay and get drunk with us. Once again, there's a Gießkanne there if you want to throw some money in. We'll be around if you want to talk. You guys were absolutely fantastic and hope to see you very, very, very soon. So thank you and good night.